In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. The veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready, set!
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go! Ready, ready!
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. Off the play fake. It's Locke. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Giants.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lock. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Lock out of the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Set, ready.
The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Set, hut. Ready?
Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
They'll stick with Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run with Dowdle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Down. Set, hut.
Throwing, Lance. He keeps it himself. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. Here's Locke. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Locke. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Locke. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. It's Locke. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Run around, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Let's go now.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set, go.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This one from 39 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Locke. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Locke to throw on first down. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Let's go.
Walk to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready? Go.
Now, Dowdle.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
The last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up 3rd and very long. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Walk to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Turpin. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Down. Check white. Hut.
They'll run Zeke up the middle. And the Cowboys are going to have what looks to be a first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Ready. Come on, set. Ready.
We'll toss here to Zeke. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Ready. Set.
Now Lance. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings him down at the 5. It's fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Set. Hut.
Here's Lance. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Giants has it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Locke. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now he's free to midfield. Racing to the end zone. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 97 yards. Touchdown, New York. So up comes Locke. He and the offense will try to add 2 more. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's Locke to throw. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Slide through.
Cooks going in motion.
Set.
They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Fury. Yellow. Let's go. Set. Go.
Lance looking to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
And his great game continues. And all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Steel. Black. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To throw, here's Lance. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole.
This is 1st and 10. Lock to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Motion man is Hyatt. On 2nd down, Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Lock. Open man, that's Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Lock. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Throw it. Lock. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow, lining. Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Now Elliott. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Ready up. Set. Set. Hut.
Again, here's Zeke. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They only need a yard. And it's 4th down.
Set. Ready. Black Ultra. Hut.
To throw is Lance. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Drill green. Set. Hut. Ready.
Lance. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go.
On 1st down is Locke. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
And they are going to add 6 more here for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did.
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena.
Yeah. One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect, I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me, feel just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings, they on me. They rain, yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. It sound like we drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dope. Back on the rims, riding on rims. nothing but class. It's never been average, never been Averix on me, I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra. I want it, I will.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out. The 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. In motion, Aguilar. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Nelson Aguilar. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nelson Aguilar. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll get this to the 32.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Block now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Locke. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion, Aguilar. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 26 yards. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 6. From the gun, it's Locke. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Locke. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Locke staying put, 4th down, and they're going for it.
Come on, set.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Travis Jones makes a tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling.
No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. Adafe Owe in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Let's go now.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He has Hyatt over the middle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. All right, now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 39 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Locke going to throw. That one taken in by Neighbors. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Locke looks to throw it again. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Tracy. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Tracy trying the right side. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
Now to the air, Locke. Hyatt there to grab it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
New York Giants.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 27.
They look to throw. It's Locke. That ball caught by Slayton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Locke to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Locke now on 3rd and goal. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're not going to get to the line here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Let's go.
Now Locke, got to have this one. And this is going to be intercepted. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one possession. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
And that flag accepted. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Locke working out of the gun. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Go!
Shotgun snap to Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Tracy going to get it on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Taken down at the 41.
Right back to Tracy. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 37. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To throw it is Locke. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's another New York Giants.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Locke. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And it's caught, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors from 21 yards away. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
It's on!
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Eluded. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
29, Giants 16. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
One final try for Locke. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on the